back. We back. We back. My bad, chat. We back, chat. We back. Big salute to everybody that's hitting me on the email from all over the world. I'm still getting alerts from Kenya. Did I ever take an Uber in Kenya? I did take an Uber in Kenya. Yes, I did. I did take an Uber a few times in Kenya. Yes, I did. Salute to the chat. Wake up, chat. Talk to me, chat. Y'all know I talk back. Yeah, talk to me, chat. Y'all know I talk back. What it do though, chat? What it do though? Y'all get on in here, chat. Where y'all at, chat? Y'all sleep? Yeah, I know y'all sleep. I know y'all sleep. Yeah, so much going on the internet, man. Daniel Berry Sports and Highlights. Big salute, Daniel Berry Sports and Highlights. Y'all make sure y'all get over there and like, share, subscribe. Daniel Berry Sports and Highlights. What going on with you, Daniel Berry? Like it's gonna be Indiana and Miami. Daniel Berry. Didn't we call that out? We called that out, didn't we, Daniel Berry? Shit, Indiana been looking good so far. Miami been looking good too. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good game. Indiana and Miami for the Natty. Yeah, I'm thinking Indiana, if they keep playing with perfection, Yeah, they'll pull it off on Miami. I think it's gonna be a good game though. Battle of, offense win games, defense wins championships. So I think whoever gonna be the best defensively, I think that's who gonna win. Autobiography. Only be nice to those who nice to you. Can't be nice to everybody. That's a part of life. Autobiography. You gotta add that in your book. Yeah, you gotta add that in your book. Yeah, you gotta add that in your book, autobiography. Sub up, chat. Cause one thing I learned, that being nice, it gets you by, but nobody respects the nice guy or nice girl. People that are nice always get taken advantage of. So you gotta guard your niceness. Can't be nice to everybody. You could be cool with people, but you can't be nice to everybody. Ain't nothing wrong. It's a difference between being nice and being cool. It's all right to be cool, show humility, be humble. But you don't necessarily gotta be nice. You gotta know when to say no. Yup. Yeah, broad nose means I can smell. See, you with that little tight nose, you can't smell nothing. Autobiography, I don't know what you talking about. Make it make sense, autobiography. Or your book ain't gonna sell. You gotta make it make sense, autobiography. Come on now. You want your book to sell, you gotta talk like you got some sense. Right now, you just talking just to be, talking. You ain't making no sense. So ain't nobody gonna understand your autobiography. You feel me? Tea time, y'all. Yeah, it's tea time. Forgot what I'm gonna eat today, man. Y'all wanna go get something? I'm feeling like lo mein noodles. Plus, I think I need to take some malaria medicine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take me some malaria medicine. Nah, I never had tuna with peanut butter and mustard. That sounds like a combination that'll tear my stomach up. Autobiography. Yeah, that don't sound like a good combination. That sounds like a poor man meal. Somebody on hard times. That sounds like something that somebody whip up. I don't know about mustard though. I like that Asian peanut butter sauce. But yeah, peanut butter and mustard, that do not sound like a good combination. But the Asian peanut sauce with some tuna fish and rice, oh, that sounds like that'd be banging. Yeah, that sound like that'd be banging. You know that the peanut sauce that they use for the hot pot? Yeah, but autobiography shit, we don't be, we try to save the dope fiend meals for worst case scenario. You feel me? Yeah, we save the dope fiend meals for the worst case scenario. Yep. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Get them likes up. Yeah, hit them likes as you coming on in. But main thing, hit that subscribe button. Come on, interact, engage with me. I want to interact, engage. Talk to me, chat. I talk back. What it do, Richard? Big salute, Richard. Big salute, Bill Red. Autobiography, I don't believe. I believe that's probably your number one meal. But my people in St. Louis, they say the number one meal in St. Louis right now is the yaki noodles. Yeah, I don't believe you, autobiography. I believe that's your favorite meal. I ain't gonna let you speak for all the St. Louis. Nah, yeah, I ain't never heard of that. You the first one to say anything about tuna fish and mustard sauce with peanut butter. Don't nobody want their stomach toe up. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to mess their insides up. Yeah, we'll leave that up to you, autobiography. You can walk around with the toe up gut. Anybody else on here want to walk around with autobiography with the toe up gut? That's why autobiography be going in these public bathrooms, tearing these public bathrooms up. See, it be people like that that'll go tear up a public bathroom, be boo-booing all on the walls, all on the toilet seats. Nah, autobiography. Who wants to be built for the dope fiend lifestyle? Don't nobody want that but you. Boy, you gonna, hey, autobiography, whatever autobiography you writing, boy, that's gonna be a hell of a book. Probably sounds more like a comedy. Cause you can't be serious. But yeah, my folks in St. Louis say that them yaki noodles from the Chinese spot, that's what's viral right now. Not what you talking about, autobiography. Yeah, you a dope fiend with a phone, sound like. Yeah, you a dope fiend with a phone. What up, though, chat? Talk to me, chat. I talk back. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, chat. Come on, interact, engage with me. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I'm feeling like Chinese, but man, I don't feel like spending that money. Oh man, I had to go to the store and fix me something, man. What it do though, chat? What it do though? What should we eat today, chat? It'll be lunchtime in a minute. Should we do Korean or Chinese? Korean or Chinese? I would say Thai. That shit a little expensive. That's what's up, Kobe Jean. What's wrong with it, Kobe? Big salute, Kobe Jean. What's wrong with it? You got you a bullet press yet? Cause I hate to burst your bubble, Kobe Jean, but your little gun ain't gonna be nothing without bullets. You still ain't got that bullet press yet, have you? So what you gonna do? You run out of bullets. That's the most important part of owning a gun that I think a lot of people don't even think about. How useful is your pretty little pistol gonna be without bullets? You gonna throw it at them? Oh. So, like I asked, Kobe, how good is your pretty little gun gonna be without bullets? Can you break that down to me, Kobe? Because that's the most important part of gun ownership that Black Americans, I don't think no Black Americans are, I say out of 10 Black Americans, maybe 1 or 2 are thinking about that. But how good is your pretty little gun gonna be without bullets? Let me ask you this, Kobe Jean. If we was gonna go head up and you was out of bullets, but I had my sword and my gong, see, Kobe Jean, what I'm saying is going right over your head. You ain't even understanding what I'm saying. Now you done said crossbow. Do you got something to make bows and arrows for your crossbow? What are you gonna do, Kobe Jean, when your ammunition run out? Kobe Jean, can you answer my question, family? Please give me your best answer, Kobe. Come on now, Kobe Jean. I know you thought you was gonna impress somebody, but come on, Kobe Jean. You been coming here long enough. You should know what would impress me and what wouldn't. Decorating your gun, that's not impressive, Kobe Jean. You know, you've been a part of this conversation before. What's impressive? If I see people making their own bullets, now that'll be impressive. So, Kobe Jean, I tell you what, I don't want to hear nothing else about your pretty little gun. You doing artwork on your pretty little gun. Come talk to me when you start pressing some bullets. And plus, that's where the money at. You can sell bullets. Irvin Mack, big salute, Irvin Mack. Yeah, hit that like button and get them. Hey, subscribe. 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 I feel you, Kobe. I feel you, Kobe. Pull that T up, Kobe Jean. What you heard, Irvin Mack? Big salute, Irvin Mack. Big salute, big bro. How you feeling out there, Irvin Mack? What you heard, Irvin Mack? Yeah, it's a bunch of different stories, Irvin Mack. But yeah, they still trying to get him. But hey, that boy like James Bond, boy, hard. Hey, they can't touch him. Yeah, they can't touch him, Irvin Mack. They try. Well, I ain't gonna say they can't touch him, but yeah, God gonna not letting. Oh, it's more. They making more than bullets, Irvin Mack. Shit, they making their own car parts. They making their own parts for cars and all types of stuff, big bro. Oh, shit. Fuck a mosquito. Yeah, I might go take some of them mosquitoes starting to come out now. Yeah, I might go take me some malaria medicine. That might got me feeling a little under the weather. Yeah, we're starting to see him now. Motherfucker. That's a big one, too. Damn. Oh, hell nah. Yeah, let me go find one of these incense, y'all. Yeah, they making bullets and everything, Urban Mac. I was trying to be a part of them creating their own four-wheelers and ATVs, but they doing that too. Yeah, the military doing that too. Well, they got some hard-ass military off-road vehicles, like the four-seaters. Little machine guns on the top and everything. Boy, they got some, boy, yeah. China, Russia, and Turkey, boy, yeah, shit. Then blessing these people over here, man. But yeah, they ain't gonna be able to touch eBay till God get finished with him. Yeah, God using him to the best of his ability right now. Yep. And you know, we can't believe exactly everything you hear on the news. Cause the dude that eBay took power from, shit, he don't hold no weight. Shit, they about got all the adversaries out the way though. Yeah, they talking about it's all about getting money now. All about getting money and all the displaced people. They're building schools. I think they're building schools and hospitals. And they're trying to build homes for them right now in their communities. Yeah, man, they've been trying to do eBay in for shit 3-4 years now. Yeah. It ain't what news. It ain't like it was when he first got in the office though. When he first took over, yeah, it ain't like it was. They still trying though. But like I said, Urban Mac, they had him one time. I'm talking about they had him. I'm talking about they was on their way driving him out the country. But you know what their mistake was? They didn't take his pistol. Yep. He pulled the James Bond on him. Oh, now when they write Ibrahim Traore's autobiography, oh, but that's gonna be they're gonna need to make a movie about that. That's gonna be a hell of a movie, boy. That's gonna be a hell of a movie. Yeah, France and America can't hey, they can't touch these soldiers over here, boy. They get Maduro. OG. Man, he an OG, man. Yeah, he old head and he ain't no soldier. See, Maduro come from a background of driving buses. These three brothers over here come from a background of battle. See, because you know in America we like to compare things. Yeah, you can't compare these three brothers over here, boy. God using goons to get his job done. Waylon Baker, big salute, Waylon. He has a couple on. What you mean, Urban Mac? Urban Mac, take your time when you type, fam. Yeah, take your time when you type to me. I can't. Well, I don't know. I'm not understanding what you trying to say. He has a couple on him all the time. Oh shit. He traveled with a brigade. Yeah, when eBay moved, shit, he traveled with a whole brigade. Yeah, they be deep. Yeah, they be deep. And then he got China, Russia, and Turkey. He got people from them militaries here helping. Oh man, hey, big salute, Waylon Baker. Shit, boy, I do not miss no cold weather. Hell nah. I don't miss no cold weather. Yeah, they soldiers, Urban Mac. Yeah, they soldiers, bro. See what's going on over here, Urban Mac. I understand that you don't understand Urban Mac because what's going on over here is what average Americans ain't used to seeing. This is something new. Yeah, what's going on over here? He's a soldier. These are soldiers, Urban Mac. They stay with guns. It wouldn't be a soldier if they didn't have guns. Yeah. These are soldiers. These ain't just regular people that came and took over. These are soldiers. You gotta keep in mind, Urban Mac, eBay left the front line and came and took over the country. Because he was calling, trying to get help, trying to get backup. And the Amoeba, the dude that they saying that tried to do this last attempt, they was here drunk, tricking off on hoes and shit. That's why it was so easy for him to take the country. God opened the path for him. Yeah. Because the guy that won the presidency before the Amoeba, that got voted in, the regular person that got voted in, the people voted him in. But France ain't like that. So they used, France and America didn't like that. So they used the Amoeba to coup him. And he was just as crooked. So that opened the door for eBay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let me go find this instant up, y'all. I'm tripping. Over here being reckless. Damn, man, I gotta go get some more. Oh, yeah, I gotta go get some more. Hold on, chat. I'm right here, chat. Firing up one of these incense. Yeah, it's a wedding going on. So if y'all hear music, but my neighbors, boy, they having a party. Yeah, they having a party, y'all. Yeah, they having a party. Some of that top fried rice would be nice right about now. Salute to the chat. Sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. Y'all come on, interact, engage with me, chat. But yeah, Waylon, man, stay warm, man. Boy, I don't miss no cold weather. I promise I don't. Yeah, I promise I don't miss no cold weather at all. Well, I think the Venezuela thing was a setup. I think that they're gonna have to end up letting Maduro go because they don't got no jurisdiction over him. How can he go kidnap a president, bring him to New York on some drug charges, like he sold some dope up there in New York or something? It just don't even make sense. It don't make sense. But Trump ain't do nothing but it's just set out World War III. Matter of fact, we in World War III right now. Just because you don't see bombs and missiles flying across the world everywhere, well, you do. But it's World War III right now. Urban Mac. Yeah, it's World War III right now. It just hasn't gotten to movie scene war. Like Vietnam, World War II, where they in one specific location. They fighting in Ukraine. They assassinating leaders. Yeah, we don't know what the agreement was with Venezuela and America. But if that's the real Maduro that they got, shit, he's been compromised. They probably done shot him up with chips, and he ain't gonna live long when he leave America. That was a bad move for Trump to go do that man like that. That ain't do nothing but set it off. Urban Mac, how you feel about after they took Maduro and tried to assassinate Putin? Did y'all see Putin bomb unleash the new weapon? They not showing y'all that, did they? Had they? Trump ain't said nothing. We ain't seen Trump in 2 days. So with every action, Urban Mac, comes a reaction. Just don't separate Venezuela from what's going on over here, because it's connected. What's going on in Burkina Faso, what's going on in Ukraine, what's going on in Venezuela, what's going on with China, it's all connected. See, that's how they keep, Americans confused. They separation. They don't want y'all to know that all these events going on in the world is connected. Because, Venezuela is a big ally of Burkina Faso. Have you noticed when they snatched Maduro, they tried to take out Putin and they tried to take out eBay? Did you notice that? Y'all ain't even noticed that, did you? That's what he say, Urban Mac. The question is, Urban Mac, do you believe him? That's the question. Do you believe him? You believe that? And then And then whoever uses that oil, for all the Americans are like, yeah, we gonna get it. We getting this. If Americans are excited about them taking all that oil and lives being taken, that means that the Americans that agree with that, taking that oil, they're complicit. Now, who would want to be complicit in something like that? Because, you know, that's going to follow a punishment. So that's one thing I don't agree with Trump administration. I don't agree with that. You should let them people oil alone. But that just goes to show you that, you know, America's not doing as good as people may think. If they got to go steal that oil and kidnap the president, that lets me know that the American economy is not doing as good as people be on this internet line. If they got to go and do all that, dang, since when did America go from being representatives of freedom to representatives of gangsterism? Damn. Hey, Urban Mac, did you see them people in Venezuela protesting? Say they want their president back. Ain't nobody talking about that part. I see people on the internet showing people that don't even live in Venezuela happy and excited. What about the people that live in Venezuela? And Urban Mac, Venezuela say, shit, them folk ain't doing nothing with no oil. Hey, Urban Mac, did you hear about Russia hijacking 12 American ships? They didn't tell y'all about that, did they? See, can't believe everything white supremacy tell you. Yeah, you can't believe everything white supremacy tell you. Look, you know what gave it up for me? Lindsey Graham doing a whole bunch of big talking. That's what let me know. That's what let me know stuff ain't right. Lindsey Graham doing all this big talk. But you know, the truth will come out. Yeah, the truth will come out, and the truth is coming out. But I don't believe nothing that Trump say. I don't believe nothing that white supremacy say. Because they control the media. You know, whoever controls the media, they control basically the narrative. But I don't believe it though. Because what it look like to me, They trying to cause as much chaos as they can before their power is officially all the way gone. What you mean, Urban Mac? What a rhyme in true fashion? What? I don't understand, Urban Mac. I don't understand what you saying. Well, I've been coming back and forth to Africa for 4 years now, going on 5 years. I love the freedom here. I love the freshness of the food. Um, I do miss the comforts of America. I do miss the access to certain things, but nothing that like I miss access to fast food. I just wish the fast food was more healthier. That'll make fast food a lot better. Um, you know what I miss access to? I miss access to a wide variety of different restaurants. Like, for example, in North Carolina, I got many Korean restaurants to choose from, Chinese restaurants to choose from. Here, I only got 2 Chinese restaurants and 1 Korean restaurant to choose from. If I want to go get me some good ramen noodles, is 1 Japanese restaurant that I haven't checked out yet. The only disadvantage of Burkina Faso is the pollution. I finally figured out the pollution is what's making people sick here. Yeah, the pollution, the plastic pollution, is catastrophic. They trying to clean it up, but it's gonna take years to clean up the plastic pollution of Africa. But one thing I can say, they trying. They trying to clean it up. They trying to clean it up. That's one thing I can say. But that's the worst part of Africa is the pollution. And the people here, the average African, they don't know nothing about pollution. They don't know nothing about taking the plastic and it seeping into the soil and damaging the soil and all that. That's the only ugly, devastating part of Africa. And I'm gonna speak on that as a whole. Because you got plastic pollution all from all the places I done been in Africa. People in Africa, they don't know nothing about pollution. There's nobody here to teach them about it. There's nobody here to teach them about taking care of the environment. You got people here that know and try, but the majority of people, okay, out of 100% of people, you got 70% of the people in Africa don't know about pollution. 30% do. The majority of Africans do not know that them drinking this water and they're just throwing it. They don't know that this plastic bag will destroy the environment. That's the sad part about Africa. And that is the truth that people won't come on here and tell you. So if you are planning your trip to Africa and you've never been, be prepared to be overwhelmed with trash. everywhere. Because people don't know. People are still trying to get back civilized. Because Africa has been this stable for so long, people lack the knowledge. You know. So it's going to take, I think, about 5 years, 10 years for them to really clean it up. Because, you know, the average people in Africa just living day to day, day to day, day to day. So they not thinking about the future like that. But people like eBay, if there were more leaders like him, the change would be faster for the better. But it need to be more people like eBay. Like the president of Rwanda, he don't play that trash. They get up every Sunday in Rwanda. Every Sunday, even he get out there and they all get out there and clean up. Every country in Africa need to pick up that. Liberia need to do that. Ghana need to do that. Burkina Faso need to do that. Senegal need to do that. All over Africa. Nah, it's 10:53 in the morning. Urban Mac. Well, yeah, that's how people like to travel here. They got bus services where you could travel. Africa's bigger than what they make it seem, what the map tell you. But yeah, traveling by car, bike, motorcycle. Motorcycle's good too. That's the fastest way to travel in Africa, motorcycle. But truck, SUV, yeah, if you come to Africa, definitely. If you move to Africa, sell your cars and just buy you a car when you get here. They got car dealerships out here. I would recommend people get a car and a motorcycle. Drive your car on the weekend. Because especially in the desert, your car not gonna last, your air conditioner not gonna last long in the desert. Cause I be trying to wonder, like, a lot of cars that get shipped from America to Africa, their air conditioners don't work. Because a lot of the cars that get shipped from America to Africa are cars that have been totaled by insurance companies and stuff like that. Yeah, you got cars that are shipped here, but they all got things that's wrong with them. Yeah, you ain't getting no brand new Scat Pack out here. Jasper, I don't understand what you're saying. What you mean regas? You can't regas the air conditioner. You got to put a whole new antifreeze canister on your car and your on your AC. Air conditioners don't run off gas. You got a canister in your car. Jasper Martini. I know about auto mechanics. HVAC, HC. Air conditioning. See, you don't know nothing about cars, Jasper. You talking about putting the Freon in your. We talking about the canister that pushes out the cold air to your HVAC, HC. See, you don't know nothing about cars, Jasper. Air conditioners don't run off gas. I mean, to make the AC come on, it don't run off gas, man. I'm talking about air conditioner too. Them refills don't work. You got to replace the whole. Oh my God. Let me prove this person wrong. They on here talking about stuff. That shit don't work. You talking about, oh, he talking about this shit. You can refill it. How long does that last, Jasper Martini? I went to school for automotive technologies. That AC recharge kit, that shit don't only last a certain amount of time. Who got money to keep you? Hey, Jasper, you don't got money to keep refilling your Freon in Africa. Who in Africa got money to keep doing that? You got to replace the whole Freon canister, because if your Freon got a leak in it, you got to replace that whole canister. We in Africa, Jasper. We're not in America. So the Freon refill, it don't last that long, y'all. The smart thing to do is to just replace the whole canister. Go ask your mechanic, then come back and talk to me. To replace your car's AC refrigerant Freon, first identify your car's refrigerant type. Go Google it. Replace the whole canister. Like I said, I went to school for automotive technologies. I'm not gonna listen to nobody in New Zealand. Y'all just now start riding cars. But people, the smart thing to do, don't refill your Freon. Go to your mechanic, get your whole canister replaced. Because if you have to refill it, that means your Freon probably got a leak in it, your canister. And you know how you inspect to see where your leak is? Get a black light. And you look up under your car, and wherever you see Freon leaking all up under your car, that's where your Freon has a leak. Oh my goodness. Hey, New Zealand, I hope you're paying attention. You just learned something. Prove me wrong, Jasper. Go make a video and tag me in it. Yeah, I went to school for automotive technologies. Dodgy, big salute, Dodgy. No, I didn't finish it, but I learned how to break down a transmission and put it back together. No, I don't remember all the parts. And HVAC HC. You're welcome, Jasper. You are very welcome. Now go, you get you a black light. And instead of refilling those canisters, just replace them. Yeah, just replace them. Simple. That's the smart thing to do. That's what proper mechanics do. See, y'all shade tree mechanics, y'all just want to refill, take the easy way out, make y'all some quick money. Yeah, in another week, 2 weeks, boy, that AC gonna be pumping hot again. So y'all be careful listening to them foreign mechanics. They don't know nothing about no damn cars. See, he didn't even know. I had to teach, just taught New Zealand to go get them a black light so they could find a leak in their Freon up under the car. Now, Jasper, you came here trying to well, no, you right, Jasper. You right. We are here to learn. And the proper way to teach people is to disagree. You right, Jasper. You right. Nah, you wasn't giving me the logical idea, Jasper. You was giving me the cheap, easy way out. See, in America, we don't necessarily like to take the easy, cheap way out. See, we care about our cars in America. So if our air conditioner stops working in America, if we don't have the money, we'll just roll our windows down until we have the money to go ahead and replace our Freon unit. Yeah, look, if your Freon don't have a leak, it'll run for a long time. Example, your refrigerator. How do you think your refrigerator stay cold? It don't run off gas, do it? Nah, y'all car culture is inferior in New Zealand. Jasper. Yeah, y'all don't got no car culture like we got in America. Yeah, everybody's refrigerator got Freon in it, a Freon canister. That's the same thing that your car use for the air conditioner, to keep your air conditioner blowing cold. And when you replace them, you got to be careful, because their Freon, it can freeze your lungs. It can unalive you. And it could be a detriment to the environment too. It don't matter what type of fridge you got. It got a Freon canister in it. Turn it around and open up the back. HVAC HC. He got somebody from New Zealand on here talking about they car culture is superior. Nah. See, New Zealand. I'm sorry, New Zealand. I'm sorry, Jasper. In America, we don't use the old school shit like that. Ammonia? I ain't never heard of that. That's some low budget. That's some po folk shit. Jasper, you can't compare people using po folk stuff to a country that's used to advanced technology. See, when you come from places like America, China, Russia, countries that are advanced, you can't compare. You can't compare. It would be no Indy car championship if it wasn't for NASCAR. Jasper, let's talk about that. Jasper, remember, let's talk about that. NASCAR's the granddaddy of all of them. Remember, y'all got y'all skills to learn how to build cars from America and Germany. American cars and German cars. Well, America, we were first, and then German, as far as car building. Yeah, that's because NASCAR is the granddaddy. The car racing y'all watch, that's new. Yeah, that's new. Damn, man, I got a mosquito bite on my leg. Yeah, I gotta go take me some malaria medicine. I just rubbed my leg. I got a damn. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go eat something and take me some malaria medicine. I had another one on my arm. Yeah, it's starting to heat up, so the mosquitoes starting to come back out. Big salute, chat. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. I'm just in here, debate with my New Zealand family about, cars. Who you talking to? Big salute, Charlie Gabon. Big salute, Charlie Gabon. Hey, New Zealand, go sit over there for 5 minutes, man. You talking like ain't nobody playing with you. We just shh. Go sit over there and think about it, and come back if you decide to come back. Went to NASCAR last year. Yeah, they got a bunch of young drivers racing now. NASCAR ain't like it was. Well, I ain't gonna never say who would here want to watch a bunch of cars race around the damn track? I think people go to NASCAR just to go out there and get drunk and be freaks. Cause when they have NASCAR events, it ain't like the average sporting event. They be out there damn near all week, partying, getting drunk, barbecuing. I think NASCAR is more like a tailgate event. Yeah, they more like a tailgate event. Cause they don't do nothing but shit. They be out there getting towed up, man. They don't be out there. I don't think people really be watching the cars. They be out there really just getting drunk and eating. As long as NASCAR been around, I don't even know how the points work. Yeah, they go to NASCAR to holler. Yeah, do the chicks and eat and be freaks in their RVs and shit. They be out there camped out all week. So NASCAR sporting events is a little different. I can't say that. NASCAR sporting events are they different. I don't know how they do in the indie races and all that, the foreign races and all that. But NASCAR more like a party, a tailgate. Cause see, I come from Charlotte, the home of NASCAR. And I got somebody from New Zealand trying to tell me about cars. You gotta be joking me. Think I'm finna listen to somebody from New Zealand. I come from the home of NASCAR. The NASCAR Museum is in Charlotte, North Carolina. Some of the best racers come from, the best racers in NASCAR come from North Carolina. And you up there trying to tell me, wow, why they trying to keep up? They ain't trying to keep up with us, that's all. I'm sorry, all my foreign people that's not from America that's in the cars and racing and stuff like that. Well, y'all can't compete with Americans when it come to, nah, y'all can't compete with us when it come to that. I don't even know why y'all in here lying and trying. Yeah, you know they gonna come in here lying and trying. America got the hardest car culture in the world. Can't nobody compete with us when it come to car culture. Man, can't nobody compete with us. What? Oh, shit. And they just started driving. Just like I'm watching these boys out here drive these bikes and y'all motorcycle game ain't even up to par yet. Y'all ATV game ain't even up to par yet. Y'all got a lot of work to do. All the foreign countries. I don't care where you're from. Y'all got a lot of work to do to catch up with America if y'all want to compete in car culture. That's one thing that can't no country in the world compete with us with is car culture. Car culture and gun culture. Them two things, and food culture. Them three things that America can't be touched. Even though our food is a lot of our food is poison. But the flavor, we love our flavor. But yeah, when it comes to car culture though, yeah, can't nobody compete with anything dealing with motorcycles, cars, scooters, anything like that. Man, can't nobody compete with us. Nah, hell nah. Hell nah. Ain't no competition. Ain't none. But yeah, Charlie Gabon, they go to the NASCAR to be freaks. Be free, have a party. Just a party. Race car party. Tailgate. I call it a tailgate. Japan. Japan wouldn't have no car culture if it wasn't for who you think made Toyota, Mitsubishi, and all that shit popular? Jasper? America. Who you think made Honda popular? America. Nice try though. Nice try though. Hey, Jasper, you lost. Just give it up. Just give it up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jasper, go on back over there and put your nose in that corner. Shut up. Shut up, Jasper. I'm tempted to tell you to take your ass on and don't come back. You up and trying to debate with me about cars. Shut up. You got to be the first goofy from New Zealand. Big salute, New Zealand. I knew it was some goofies in New Zealand. We got our first goofy here from New Zealand. Shut up, Jasper. You need to go do some more research before you come in here talking. I'm not finna waste energy going back and forth with you about car culture. Nah, we're not finna do that. I appreciate your interaction and engagement, though, but I'm not finna keep going back and forth with somebody that's wrong. You got a nerve to bring Japan in? Come on, bruh. I see you now. You don't know nothing about history. Yeah, you don't know nothing about history. Sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. Now, while you in timeout, Jasper, go do your homework and then come back, Jasper. If you decide to. Now, if you don't decide to come back, then that's all good too. But if you decide to come back, make sure you got your homework done and you're more knowledgeable. Okay? So with that being said, chat, I love y'all, chat. I'm finna go grab me something to snack on. And I need to take me some medicine. Yeah, I need to take me some medicine. So I love y'all, chat. Y'all stay tuned, chat. And we'll be back, chat. And remember, the interaction and engagement. Thank you, Jasper. Even though I had to sit your ass, put your nose in the corner because you got to talking too much. But you're welcome to come back anytime. You're not blocked. And the two parties, believers versus non-believers. The interaction and engagement. Yeah, this is the interaction and engagement channel. The two parties. Love y'all, chat. Y'all stay tuned, chat. Y'all know we gonna be back. Y'all know we gonna be back, chat. I love y'all, chat. Salute.